back to TikTok
All
in a
right.
minute. All righty, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Storm Master Weather here. This is what we're going to call overflow coverage. Right now, we are in a transition state where we are going to be trying out StreamYard, and it's going to help us be able to talk to viewers better, hopefully, and to make things better. All right, let's go over to radar, and I have a better idea on how I'm going to do this. We're going to zoom in a little bit and then showing you what's going on. So right now, let me zoom back out. Zoom back in a little bit. There you go. So right now we have showers and thunderstorms going on in and around the DFW area. So in the DFW area, we have showers and thunderstorms that are happening right now. So what we're going to be watching as we get into the afternoon and evening is to see how fast this complex leaves and what the next round brings us. Right now, I have not seen a whole lot of severe weather today, I'll be honest with you. There's been some heavy rainfall, maybe a little bit of gusty winds, but things have remained mainly under control. Mainly under control. And I'll go up here to Oklahoma and I'll go check out the storm reports. So we'll go over here to storm reports and let this roll through. So let's go to the past 12 hours, see what kind of storm reports we have had in this. Doesn't look like a whole lot. The only area that's had the high winds is Childress, Texas, with 80-mile-per-hour winds. So it's been a very isolated situation. I was at 80 mile an hour, 81 mile an hour wind gusts, 2 miles north northeast of Childress, Texas, right now. So we have that going on. We just have one person on here, but like I said, we're going to call this overflow coverage until our little situation gets cleared up, but it's fine. No problems at all. But you'll see the damage reports in general, and we'll have that happen. Let me go over here. All right. So let's go over here. Let's go back over here to our Amarillo radar. We do have a new severe thunderstorm watch that is now in effect for much of the Texas Panhandle until 10 p.m. Central Time. The number one threat with storms really seems to be large hail. Larger, I'd be saying larger than tennis is possible. Larger than tennis ball is going to be a possibility. And you see the yellow boxes on your screen, those are a severe thunderstorm watch. And the dark green over there towards Wichita Falls, over here towards Wichita Falls, that is a flood watch. That is a flood watch that is in effect. Let me double check, is that flash flood or flood? Flood watch. So we have a flood watch that's in effect. Let's go check out our severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect. We have one severe thunderstorm warning in effect in general. We do have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings elsewhere, though. All right. So we have a severe thunderstorm warning southwest of the DFW metro, and you already see some of these flash flood reports. High water blocking 2 lanes and shoulder on I-35 East and Oaklawn Avenue. DOT listed incident. DOT listed incident. And this will be going on. So we'll have this happen till for another few minutes. For about another 5-10 minutes, we'll end this live. We'll go into a TikTok live, and the regular live will begin. So in a few minutes, the regular TikTok live will begin and we'll be transitioning to TikTok. This is a good way to transition. This is not a bad way to do it. Good way to transition slowly but surely and to get used to everything. We do have showers and thunderstorms over here DFW, Tyler, Texas, Northeast Texas to Arklatex. Main threat with this is heavy rain, flash flooding. I don't see a whole lot of severe weather with this, but main threat is heavy rain and flash flooding. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning west of Fort Smith, Arkansas, over here by Stigler, and you can see why. If you'll see it presented on the radar, you'll see that bowing shape being presented as it goes towards Vian and Salazar, Oklahoma. And then we'll go on over here to the Texas Panhandle and the Oklahoma Panhandle, Northeast New Mexico. We have severe thunderstorm warnings in effect here for hail up to ping pong and damaging winds to 60 miles an hour. Do I expect more storms? And there you go. Here we go with more storms. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for Whitney, Hillsborough, Texas, Itzka, Texas, Rio Vista, Blum, Carl's Corner, I-35 West, I-35 East, Keene, areas like that for some damaging straight line winds, but not too bad. Not too bad. It's not a worst case scenario situation. This is not as bad as what we dealt with the other day in the DFW area. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. And of course, we're going to be monitoring this situation. We're going to be keeping an eye on how things play out with this. Like I said, join us over on TikTok. We're going to do more crossover promotion. This is going to be a good way of doing it, crossover promotion, so we can get you prepared for strong to severe storms yet again today. Today is a Storm Master weather warning and advisory day. It's not big enough of a risk area for the storm, the enhanced risk. It's a small area of an enhanced risk. In fact, let me pop on over the SPC. Hold on a second. Let's go to the NWSSPC and give you guys an understanding of what's going on there. So let me pop that on over. There you go. And boom, boom. Let me go over here to stop screen real quick. Put on the share screen yet again. Go over to Storm Prediction Center and show you what is going on. So here we have a risk for severe weather. The enhanced risk goes from Lubbock to Abilene, Texas, close to Waco, close to Austin, Texas. Right now, the main mode of severe weather seems to be large hail and damaging winds, but seems to be a threat for isolated tornadoes. So I'm not going to rule that out. That's something we're going to have to keep a close eye on. As you see the enhanced risk here, the slight risk is encompassing much of Texas, so complexes of storms will be accompanying those. So just something to keep in mind. Like I said, in a few minutes, we are going to go back over to TikTok, but this is the beginning of some changes with Storm Master Weather. There's going to be some ongoing changes at Storm Master Weather, and we will be continuing to do TikTok. It's just going to be more off and on, and we'll also integrate StreamYard gradually. We have different areas of presentations we can show you. I can show you my whole face. I can show you two people. We can show you what's going on this way. We have different ways of showing you what to expect. I personally like the StreamYard. Do I think it could be tweaked up a little bit? Yeah, but everything can be. I mean, all streams are not, no stream is perfect. No stream is perfect. It makes sense of what we're doing. So the main threats, before we go over to TikTok, I want you to understand, so you have the advanced warning on this, is number one, we are dealing with damaging straight line winds, large hail and a few isolated tornadoes is not out of the question. Thank you for tuning in to Stormmaster Weather. We are going to transition the coverage over to TikTok. So the coverage will transition over to TikTok here shortly. And that's the bottom line because the Storm Master said so. See you on TikTok.